Hey guys, today we're back at Wilstem Wildlife Park. There is so much to do at Wilstem Wildlife Park. The day we were there, we decided to take the kids for a kangaroo meet and greet. It was $10 each. We got to go inside the kangaroo pen and pet them and learn all kinds of fun facts from the staff.
It's just small, like 1 month basically. So when they're born, they're literally the size of like a dime or a nickel. So they're going to follow the line of saliva that mom does to their pouch, and they're going to stay in there and suck on a teat of milk until they're about 5 months, and then that's when they can detach from that, and then they'll stick their heads out and they'll get all the way out about 5.5, 6 months and go back and forth. So if one of them stands up, I can show you their bellies, but none of the girls are standing up yet. But since you're right here, you can turn around and look right here. You see right there, that little dark spot right there? That little itty bitty dark spot? So that's mom's pouch, just right there. That's all it is. So just this little dark spot right there. Yep, it's just a little circle. I like to call it a belly button because it looks like a belly button. It's located where your belly button is as well. So that opens up and the baby goes inside of there. And then she closes it around there so when she hops around, she can keep the baby inside and safe.
Look, that one. That one, like...
Yep, that one's a little one still.
It looks like the baby's still actually, too.
Mm-hmm, it is.
So the male is against the fence, is that
yes,
the male?
That is
yeah. Okay.
So are the male ones, like,
We'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. It really helps our channel grow.
Jack here, this male, he's not full grown. They can get 7 to 8 feet tall and they can get up to 300 pounds. So yeah, he still has a lot of growing to do. He's still very young.
So is this the one that has the baby in it?
A lot of our girls have babies in
Okay,
there.
but we see the foot sticking out.
Yes, she does have a joey in her pouch. This one has a joey in its pouch. If you see any of their stomachs hanging down just the slightest, they have a joey in their pouch. It's hard to confirm because, like I told them, when they're first born, they're like kind of the size of like a pinky. They're only born after 28 days. So you cannot tell until they get bigger. Can confirm that one right there that is hopping, her name is Sydney, she does not have a joey in her pouch. But I cannot tell you about all the other ones because if they're very small, you wouldn't be able to know. But that one does not. So when we came out here, I told you guys that we had one male, but I kind of did a little fib so that way you guys wouldn't be scared. But this one right here is also a male, but he is able to be touched. He is 17 years old, but he is fixed or castrated. Yep, this one right here. His name is Melvin. So the testosterone is what makes him the orange color. Since he is fixed, he does not have that. Also, if you were to touch him and then touch one of these females, he is more oily and tougher fur, it's more coarse. He feels like a female. He looks like a female as well, and he has the disposition or demeanor as a female. He's very, very sweet. So he's basically a female. But
how long do they typically live?
In the wild, they can get 16, 17. That would be pretty high up for them. Most likely they'll be killed before that, but they could live at that age. In human care, they can get up to like 23. But the only real predators that these guys have are dingoes and people.
So how long is the pregnancy before?
28 days.
28 days
Yep,
only?
that's it. And then they attach to the mom's teat, and they'll stay attached to that until about 5 months. After they unattach, then they can stick their heads out and then go back. But before that, it kind of like blows up in their mouth. If they were to unlatch, then essentially they could die pretty easy because they're supposed to be on that 24/7. So if they have to go to the bathroom, they'll just go in the pouch and mom will clean that up. So you see her like cleaning her pouch a second ago, probably baby went to the bathroom.
I can see the leg, I guess, come
So this one's big enough to stick its head out. It doesn't have to be attached to 24/7 like if it was smaller, but it doesn't come all the way out of pouch yet. The one right in front of you, if you look at her pouch, it's going to be moving. She has a joey inside of there too. Yep, they like to relax. That's all they do. They don't like to jump around very often unless they have something called the zoomies, we call it.
Yeah. Pippa gets
Like a burst of energy where you just need to get it out.
My sister's dog has
The zoomies, yep.
Whenever we get home from like a week vacation, she always is like, she goes crazy.
Yes. Did you see that little baby goat in there? Inside here?
Oh yeah.
So that gets the zoomies at night. So we come in at night and let her out, and my 5-year-old runs around with her in the barn. So they get the zoomies out that way. Yes, it's like one solid muscle. They don't usually use it for much. They'll use it when they're walking like this. If you can see, like I don't know if she's gonna go take another step or not. Yes, like a kickstand. They try to use it for balance, but kangaroos don't have the best balance. They're very, very clumsy, despite what they look like. But I think it's because their little arms, when they're hopping, all the weight is gonna go forward. They're not gonna be able to catch themselves. So they're very clumsy and they fall.
How old is the one that's this one over here?
This little joey in this pouch, I'm gonna say it's about 5 months. So it will be coming out at any time.
Okay.
Because they come out about 5.5, 6 months, and it's already lifting its head out and everything. And
So when they come out, they're like horses. They get up on their own and.
Yeah, they can already like hop and stuff. They'll go do whatever they want to do, and then they'll come right back into mom's pouch.
Okay.
You're not touching them when they're sleeping.
Yeah, nope, they're okay. You can touch them when they're sleeping. They don't mind. Right here, this is her baby. She's still nursing her, even though she shouldn't. She's too old to be able to nurse. But they can have cycles of 3, so she can be nursing this one here. They can have the joey in their pouch that's about ready to come out, and then they can also be pregnant at once.
And I can tell that one has me.
Yep, it sure does.
Oh my god! And both of them are sticking out of the spine.
Yeah, those are its legs. There's a leg and a tail sticking out.
Oh yeah.
They position really weird in there. Sometimes they have a back leg and a head sticking out, so it just depends.
At Wilstem, they have meet and greets with other animals as well. This was our first time doing the kangaroos.
Yep, they're all actually really, really clean because they'll groom each other, or they groom themselves because like if they were dirty, you wouldn't be able to see like the orange color because they lay in the dirt all the time. But they clean each other really well. Normally, if they were in the wild, they wouldn't really stick around and be a dad. He's really, really good at being a dad, though. He'll go and check on the babies, the joeys or whatever in their pouch, like open it up and check on it and see how they're doing. Or if like the 2 little ones do get scared for some reason and mom's not around, they'll go to him. So he does really well. You guys have any more questions before we head in? What? Grass, that's one of their main things that they eat in their diets. So long? Because they have to hear really, really well. Because their eyesight's not very good. They have sensitive eyes, that's why they're squinting. So their sense of really, really good is their ears.
If you ever get the opportunity to do a meet and greet with the animals, we highly recommend. It was very enjoyable and we learned a lot. If you'd like to see more of our videos, click the video that just popped up on your screen.